The seed for the 29-story tower was planted before groundbreaking. Back in 1979, a young couple who grew up in West Michigan were planning their wedding. Problem was, they couldn't find a nice reception venue downtown. So they ended up getting married at the groom's father's business. That couple was Dick DeVos and Betsy Prince.
We held our wedding reception in the Amway headquarters building auditorium because it was the best venue in town. That's how sad it was.
That would soon change. Seeing the need for an upscale hotel downtown, Dick's father Rich and his business partner Jay Van Andel bought the old Panlin Hotel, restoring it to its former glory.
The town was dying, darn near dead. A hotel was available that had some potential. And so my father and Jay Van Andel looked around, said, somebody else could do something. And my father and Mr. Van Andel really, this building was gorgeous, and they really wanted to preserve that past and yet lean into the future.
That future, a gleaming, modern addition to the old hotel that would be the focal point of a downtown coming out of a decades-long hibernation.
I have to pinch myself and just say, wow, unless you were there 40 years ago, I don't know that you can fully appreciate how far this community has come in these last 40 years.
On October 13, 1983, former President Jerry Ford made an appearance during the Amway Grand Tower's dedication. Not bad for a sleepy Midwestern town. Did you imagine what you're seeing here 40 years ago?
It was impossible I think it's impossible to imagine what Grand Rapids has become. There's no question that the renovation of this hotel kicked it off. And I have no reason to believe that my father and his partner didn't see the possibilities. Absent what happened here, we would have gone the way of far too many cities in the United States that just lost their downtowns completely, and many of them have still never recovered.
10 years after the tower opened, DeVos, John Canepa, and David Fry formed Grand Action, the not-for-profit that identified projects that would move downtown Grand Rapids forward, got the public behind those projects, and figured out ways to pay for those projects using both public and private funds. That effort led to Van Andel Arena, DeVos Place, and other catalysts for downtown growth.
As a consequence, as a community, as small as we are, we're miles ahead.
And that momentum continues today with the formation of Grand Action 2.0, with plans for a 12,000-seat amphitheater moving ahead, an aquarium and soccer stadium still on the wish list.
This idea has to be passed, not just passing of the torch, but passing of the energy, a passing of the belief and the enthusiasm for this community. And it's been wonderful to see that some of the people who are involved in Grand Action today are actually the family members of those that I worked with in years gone by. We've got a long way to go. We have a lot of work to do, for sure. Lots of opportunity ahead. But we've come a long, long way in a pretty short time in the scheme of things.
In Grand Rapids, Joe LaFurgey, News 8.